the Duke Lacrosse allegations. More than 18 years after the Duke Lacrosse allegations, Crystal Mangum admits that she made it all up. I testified falsely against the lacrosse players by saying that they raped me when they didn't. I made up a story that wasn't true. I hope that they can forgive me. What the F? I need to read this complete recollection before we go into. We're going to analyze her body language. I got the video in which we are going to analyze her body language, talking about the what she did, the lie that she did, that she falsely accused this man of rape. And I know that so many of you want her to suffer the sentence that they could have collectively gotten if they had been convicted of a rape that they didn't commit. Duke Lacrosse accuser finally admits, I made up a story that wasn't true. The former stripper at the center of the 2006 Duke University lacrosse scandal admitted on Thursday to fabricating the story that 3 players raped her during a team party. Speaking from the North Carolina Correctional Institution for Women, Mangum confessed in an interview with the independent media outlet Let's Talk with Kat. I made up a story that wasn't true. Because she explained that she made up the allegation because, wait for this, she wanted validation from people and not from God. What? She wanted validation from people and not from God. What does that mean? They trusted me that I wouldn't betray their trust, and I testified falsely against them by saying that they raped me when they didn't, and that was wrong. She is now 46 and serving a prison sentence for the second-degree murder of her boyfriend in 2013. Oh, that is a model citizen right there. She sought forgiveness from the players she accused, David Evans, Colin Finnerty, and Reid Seligman, referring to them as her brothers in a biblical sense. Fuck you. Fuck you. I don't care if you oh, they are my brothers. No, this is just disgusting. You don't deserve to be brother or sister of anybody. You deserve to be ostracized from society. Your name erased from society. But you have to be made an example. You have to be, made an example for any other woman who barely thinks to accuse a man falsely of rape. You need to be made an example of that. She said, I want them to know that I love them, that they didn't deserve that. I hope that they can forgive me. Let's watch the video. This is really upsetting, but we need to watch this.
And I testified falsely against them by saying that they raped me when they didn't.
No words.
And that was wrong.
No, you tell me.
And I betrayed the trust of a lot of other people who believed in me. And made up a story that wasn't true because I wanted validation from people and not from God.
That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And at least she's in jail for a homicide, an unrelated homicide, which shouldn't have happened in the first place, because she should have been put in jail originally for making up that lie. That was 1 year that they dropped the charge. And I can imagine that the lives of these 3 men was changed forever because of this. Sadly, I am not saying that this is something that never happens. All these women are falsely accusing. No, but only one woman weaponizing the Me Too movement hurts everybody, both men and women. So you will agree with me that when a woman comes and makes a false accusation of rape, she must be condemned from both men and women because this fucks up every single one of us. Like, men begin to realize, okay, what if we stumble upon somebody this crazy? And women would say, okay, what if I'm abused and I want to tell people and I want to tell about my experience, and people are, oh, you're making things up like that, like the Lacrosse slut that made that up. For she wanted validation from people and not from God. Everyone is going to be effed up if this continues. The punishment, I see some very retarded commentaries and replies on X about this. Oh, but she looks remorseful. She's looking for forgiveness. Yeah, you could be remorseful and you could be asking for forgiveness, but you can be, asking for that forgiveness in jail for that crime. Because being remorseful doesn't mean that you will not be punished. You must be punished. And you have to be punished in a way that dissuades any other woman from remotely making a claim like this. Because this destroys lives. Men have committed suicide because of false claims, false rape claims, which is, well, beyond tragic. Her admission marks the first time she has publicly acknowledged fabricating the rape allegations, nearly 2 decades after the case shocked the nation. It fueled attention by asserting that the assault was racially motivated despite a lack of evidence. Oh, because that the racial stuff, oh, how convenient in that era. You remember that we always said that around the mid-2000s, 2005, 2006, 2008, something began to be stirred, like racially, systemic racism and all that racism stuff. Why? This is what a coincidence, right? Odd timing again. Another odd timing, despite a lack of evidence. DNA tests later exonerated the players, but Nifong's misconduct, including withholding exculpatory evidence, led to his disbarment in 2007. The charge against the players were dismissed in April 2007, with then North Carolina Attorney General Roy Cooper declaring the trio innocent. The fallout from the case extended beyond the courtroom. Former Duke President Richard Brodhead faced criticism for his handling of the situation, which included suspending the accused players and canceling the lacrosse season. This is the kind of things that happen, unacceptable things that happen with this kind of accusation. Brodhead later apologized, admitting, "We did not get it right, causing the families to feel abandoned when they most needed support." Oh yeah, you did all that over this. You did all that over this. This is just not possible. This is unacceptable. The players subsequently sued Brodhead and Duke University, settling for an undisclosed amount. But still, what happens to the reputation of men in this case. Casey Johnson, a professor of history at Brooklyn College and co-author of a book of the case, Until Proven Innocent, criticized the news media's shameful handling of the case and the appalling behavior of the Duke faculty. This case exposed unprecedented misconduct, not just by Nifong, but also by Duke faculty members, he said. Some faculty members exploited the situation to advance ideological agendas, disregarding fairness, due process, or an impartial evaluation of evidence. Their actions, alongside one-sided media coverage, most notably by New York Times, by the New York Times, created a narrative of guilt based on stereotypes and assumptions. This relentless media bias cemented public opinion before the facts were fully understood. Men are destroyed. Men's lives are destroyed by this. And women who are actually raped and abused are also affected by this as well. These are the Amber Heards of the world. These are the liars of the world, and it's great that they are exposed like this. It's great that they are exposed like this, and I hope that more cases like this come out to light, so not only the media but also all the people involved when this happened, well, they get everything. I say they get all the evidence and get everything before acting, because it's like the moment there's an accusation, then bam, you're automatically guilty. Something that we need a short break. We need a short break after this. Something that I was a bit overboard with